Hey guys, it's BCP Rail here. Hope you're doing well. I'm finally back off holiday. So while I was away, we had an update, and it's quite a big one. So for the core, it's fixed an issue for the training centre BR146.2, where the front wheels and axles were clipping incorrectly on tight curves. Now, Midland Main Line. This is quite a big one, so let's jump into Midland Main Line. Go to East Mids Parkway. Really? That's interesting. So, we now have the added aircraft obstruction lights to the fin chimney at Ratcliffe Power Station. Added steam emission back to Ratcliffe Power Station. Now go to Leicester, Derby or Nottingham. Been to Leicester actually in my life. Can't remember what platform. That's a nice picture. So, I think it was this platform. I don't know. It was dark. Also got no sense of direction. Looking for these calm posters. There we are. There's one of them. So these posters have been added to Derby, Nottingham, and Leicester. Beeston Yard has had some static stock improvements. So where's Beeston Yard? There's Beeston Yard. Oh, we've even got some locos in there. How lovely! Nice. Did it do anything? Or they're just static? Now don't do anything. Improved draw distance on multiple scenery elements. Changed intermodal services to be player drivable with cargo line volume free intermodal. Expanded support for forthcoming cargo line packs. I wonder that's why there's a spawning point here at Ratcliffe, but not at Totton. Not yet. Fixed arch bridge level of detail causing bad shadow and visual spikes of distance. Fixed distance signals of signal gantries so they don't turn white. Fixed floating bench at Syston Station. Implemented TSW5 track shadow tech. Woohoo! Brilliant. Implemented water material tech. Fixed some blurred textures appearing on trains when near Hampstead Heath Station. Eh? Hampstead Heath isn't on this line. That's 43 HS. Michael Jackson's favourite train. Improved material when wet to be consistent with Mark III coaches. Improved support for free consistent placement formation designer. Fixed ability to add decals to Mark III coaches in the 2+6+2+8 livery design options. Updated vehicle order with livery designer so the scrolling left to right is logical. Now I need to check these numbers. 4366. Different. That's different. It's the same number. The coaches have got the same number. That's a bug. Same number, bug. Yeah. So the power car's fine, but the coaches have all got the same number. Yeah. 158. Really? If I go back from really, let me go to the timetable. Midlandy main lining. 158. Now has guard mode. Let's give it a little go. Added dynamic gangways. Don't know what that means. Fixed cab gangway preventing passenger in motion. Fixed camera height of second seat. Fixed half of the lights in the passenger saloon not being illuminated. Fixed interior lights LODing out after a short distance. Improved interior lighting learned from Scutrail Class 158. Improved support for free roam consist placement and formation designer. Moved all 20-second wait tasks from the start passengers to conflict with the operational guard mode functionality. So, let me open the panel. Put my little key in. Open the local door. It's done nothing. I'll just showcase a bit of this about West Coast Main Line over Shap. There we are. That's basically the guard mode tutorial. I'm not going to do it. That'll be a separate video. Let's start talking about West Coast Main Line. Press into car low, shall we? Neutral section now has improved visibility in a southbound direction at Penrith. Added a new front loader vehicle asset to the route at 3 quarries: Shap Beck, Harpendale, and Shap Summit. Okay, let's have a look at this. So we're going to say Harpendale, for example. So I want to go Hardendale. New front loader. Oh, there it is. That's it. Yeah. One of those. Removed an accidental duplication of section of Lancaster Station. Removed stray Series 1 overhead electrification gantry along section between Keybay and Shap Summit. Updated formation and destination of 1 Victor 81 to match naming. Minor background fixes to tap change scenario. Minor background fixes to southbound liner scenario. Fixed NPC rail fans which are a reference to the Peak Forest route. Fixed a floating cable trunking around the Turret Yard area. One second, guys. Fixed an issue so players cannot expect the level at Carlisle Upper Yard. Fix a signal gantry cage at Lancaster Station on the southbound pass line. This stops pantographs clipping the asset when passing. Fixed footstep audio at Southside signal box at Carnforth Steamtown. This does not sound like you're walking on ballast inside the box. Fixed stone wall which is slightly sticking up in the air near T-Bay. Fixed stone... Okay, just read that one out. Fixed missive textures at 118 lamp assets. Fixed an issue with foliage at Penrith. Fixed a crash issue when loading scenarios from main menu. Fixed an issue during current collection scenario where dialogues would have a short delay before playing. Fixed an issue during current collection scenario to ensure 15-mile-an-hour speed limit applies throughout. Fixed an issue during the broken down scenario to ensure 75 miles per hour speed limit applies throughout and 95 mph limit applies. Coupled to the broken down train. Fixed numerous services timetable. Fixed an issue where player would not spawn in the cap of certain services. Fixed formations to include Class 87, Mark 2Fs and Mark 1 RMB. Fixed an issue where service OM12 would auto-complete after 3 minutes. Fixed an issue where Carlisle trip workings and Kingsmore wagons could not be selected and were showing as unowned textbooks. Various localization units. Class 87. Added 5 new livery variations of the Class 87. Get this, guys, for free. Yes, liveries for free. Dovetail, take note and reduce your prices of liveries just like you reduced the console timetable. Let's look at the new liveries. So we have Intercity full yellow front, a city full yellow front with red buffer beam. Heavily weathered intercity half yellow front. Intercity half yellow front with red buffer beam. Intercity full yellow front wrapped around cab with black numbers and decals. Must be that one. So, let's have a look. So just load in and have a look at it. Fixed geometry holes around the Class 87 circuit breaker panel. Fixed AI headlight not working correctly on cab 1 of the Class 87. Fixed key binding cab 1 DVD reset button. Fixed battery isolation switch of the Class 87 not turning off the lights. Fixed Class 87 sometimes not appearing in the front end menu. Localization updates for the Class 87 loco. Class 101. Class 101 tooltip spelling on Middlesbrough fixed on the destination blind. Fixed an issue where no passenger tickets would show during guard mode gameplay. Coaching stock. Mark 1 NHA colour matching fixes delivery. Mark 3A colour matching fixes delivery. Mark 2A colour matching fixes delivery. Mark 3A snow mask updates to prevent build-up on the underframe fence. Guard mode disabled on Mark 1 BG coach due to its causing player issues. Guard mode disabled on Mark 2A coach due to it causing player issues. Fixes to Mark 3 TSO BLU RVD to make it visible in the free roam menu. Fix an issue causing snow textures to not appear on bogies across the route. Localization updates for Mark 3A coaches. Let's get in and have a look at this. Oh, okay. Next. Okay. Interesting. It's a different livery. Oh. It's full volume. Might as well just go into this one. There's a boy running again. Improved draw distance of distant factory scenery models. Fixed sound issues when under large canopies and arched roofs. Fixed multiple incorrect signal aspects showing across the route. Fixed level crossings at Worcester Strat to work as expected and not get struck. Fixed misspelled station sign Hoogie Veen near the stairs and tunnel. Fixed issues with character dioramas at Brannigan, Assen, what a load of ass. ICM blah 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 blah. Audio improvements to vastly improve sound and address issues. Added sun visor opening and closing sounds. Definitely sounds there. Added a rattle that appears around 20 kilometers per hour and 70 kilometers per hour to mimic cab resonating from the traction motors. Added new Deborah pedal sounds for the activate and deactivate states. Implemented new internal chopper sounds. Oh yes, I love playing with my chopper. The Class 20. Moved external chopper sounds to correct positions near the bogies instead of coming from the centre of the carriage. Updated doorbell sound as the lower ding was too quiet. Updated the DVD components to trigger new relay and air sounds when the visual warning is displayed and once acknowledged. When moving the control handle into driving, parking or cleaning should turn on the cab idle buzz. Removed the click sound from the external running audio. Fixed taillights to be controlled much like the headlights where the switches only operate the taillights with a corresponding sign. Fixed an issue where PIS displays what a damn central. They feel like a whoosh of air now when before DVD goes off. That's quite. Cardiff City Commuter Class 150. Reverse is now capable of 360 degree rotation. Class 153. Fixed on circumstances which prevent sitting in the driver's seat. Blinky Ryan Stricker. The following changes were made by the TSG team to support the upcoming BR 194 and E94 rail train pack. Added missing junction motors in the main region. Added missing distance signal in all of one. Added missing speed sign to 110 km and PZP magnets at Gotthard. Updated the water around the Rhine River. Fixed a rough embankment area on the approach to Mainz. Fixed an overgrown area tall grass at Ingelheim. Fixed an issue with the level crossing north of St. Goa. Fixed a crossing after further between Ingelheim and Glau Algersheim. Fixed a crossing after Verlau between Ingelheim and Glau Algersheim. Fixed at Gau Algersheim station name. Various localization improvements. Good old Tommy visits the West Somerset Railway, which nobody really wanted to ask for. Fixed an issue where the players could not interact with Thomas or Peter's headlamp. Mittenwald Barn, the OBB 1020. Added key binding for Schnell Os and tap changer down for Control plus D. Fixed Inducy Fried button to work as expected. Fixed motor attenuation so it doesn't sit down past a certain distance. Fixed motor excitation being taken off motor 6791. Environment, updated gangways to function better and work properly with the Umbau wagons. Fixed diameter of brake pipe and previously too small. East Coast Mainline diesel rail tool pack with still fixed at bucket scenarios because still boring as fuck. Added interactable vegetable doors to Mark 1, BSO and TSO permits with new animations. Updated Mark 1 coach interior lighting across all variants which is now turned on/off. Updated class 47484 audio balancing, air brake leads and road use. Updated Mark 1 coach cabling to be more accurate. Updated length of main res pipe cable in Mark 1 TSO RVB 60. Updated Mark 1 FK window animation to appear correct to window active with pane at the same time. Fixed an issue to ensure DFD stop and DSD turn audio play as expected. Fixed an issue to ensure class 40, 45 and 47 are all present information design and menus. Fixed an issue where furniture on Mark 1 BOS, T and SO touch switch and shining. Removed instructions to open, close, / battery ice open switch. Bloody hell, New York Trent getting an update. Fixed an issue where OO train alerts were going off incorrectly. Blimey, even Cajon Pass, wow. For the BSNF ESS4C4, I like C4. Fixed an issue where Blair was not getting rewards for driving samples. Nobody cares. Schneer for Strecker passive reverse, but blimey, that's getting an update. Train safety Events for gamepad to not acknowledge PZB when not needed. Frankie folder, he did it his way, you know. Refreshed RVD asset size data for rolling stock compatible with Frankfurt folder. So they produced a memory on that. So hopefully it doesn't crash. Fixed an issue causing players to fall through the map at bad sorting. Fixed flowing tracks at the right and back. Fixed an issue signal P703 at Rochshabak, not showing the DS3 460. Moved the tree out of the canopy at back sorting. Vectron fixed an issue with the 500 Hz indicator light not showing on the MFD screen. BR146 updated the suspension so the front wheel no longer clip into the axles inside the curves. Mannheim Kaiser log fixed an issue of some stations are missing their start markers in the scenario plan 2D map that no one cares about. MBTA commuter HSP 46 fixed an issue where the bell activated and using the horn sequencer. And finally, West Coast Mainline South HKA wagon add-on fixed an issue preventing delivery editor from functioning. That's it basically. That's what's been patched. Yeah, it's nice to know they are implementing new sounds for stuff that's been released. But yeah, Frankfurt Fold comes out on Tuesday. I'll be live looking at that. I'm not impressed by the whole timetable thing, but I'll still give it a look in because that's what I do. But yeah, I've been BC Corral, and I'll see you later.